We are very aware of all the species that are going extinct on the planet as a result of human habitation expansion. And no one seems to be paying attention to all the species that are actually living. So this is Betty. She's a New Caledonian crow. And these crows use sticks in the wild to get insects and whatnot out of pieces of wood. Here she's trying to get a piece of meat out of a tube. But the researchers had a problem. They messed up and left just a stick of wire in there. And she hadn't had the opportunity to do this before. You see it wasn't working very well. So she adapted. Now this is completely unprompted. She had never seen this done before. No one taught her to bend this into a hook. No one had shown her how it could happen. But she did it all on her own. So keep in mind that she's never seen this done. Right. Yeah. All right. Their brains are proportionate in the same proportion as chimpanzee brains are.
Crows have become highly skilled at making a living in these new urban environments. In this Japanese city, they have devised a way of eating a food that normally they can't manage. Drop it among the traffic. The problem now is collecting the bits without getting run over. Wait for the lights to stop the traffic. Then collect your cracked nut in safety.
This happened about 10 years ago in a place called Sendai City at a driving school in the suburbs of Tokyo. And since that time, all the crows in the neighborhood are picking up this behavior. And now every crow within 5 kilometers is standing by a sidewalk waiting to collect its lunch. So they're learning from each other, and research bears this out. Parents seem to be teaching their young. They learn from their peers, they learn from their enemies. The point being that they've developed cultural adaptation. They're able to very quickly and very flexibly adapt to new challenges and new resources in their environment. It turns out that crows aren't just surviving with human beings, they're actually really thriving. They're found everywhere on the planet except for the Arctic and the southern tip of South America, and in all that area, they're only rarely found breeding more than 5 kilometers away from human beings. So we may not think about them, but they're always around. So I thought, let's build something that's mutually beneficial. Well, and let's build something that we can both benefit from and find some way to make a new relationship with these species. I think we should look a little bit larger. I think that crows can be trained to do other things. For example, why not train them to pick up garbage after stadium events or find expensive components from discarded electronics? We can find ways to interact with these other species that doesn't involve exterminating them, but involves finding an equilibrium with them that's a useful balance.